Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to AKOW, or welcome back to AKOW. If you are completely brand new here, hi, my name is Lara. Here we like to have fun and facts, so I believe in laughter. I have everything in chapter form. At the end of each chapter, I have what I call commercials, and those are things that I find funny online and I share with you guys. I've decided also I'm going to start putting timestamps in my description so that you know which chapter is what. I usually do 3 chapters for every video, and that way if you can't watch a full video or you're just interested in one part, you'll know where to find it. So having said that, let's just get right to it. So chapter 1, the last crazy week, Lara style. I just wanted to be kind of a jokester. I said I graduated top of my class and on the dean's list from Snarkity University. I hold a master's in snark, but I refrain from showing off too much. In other words, sometimes I'll go on a little rant, but it's all good. Oh, wait, this is for when hell freezes over. Breaking news, guys. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have absolutely nothing to say. Yeah. Could you imagine? Yeah. Well, that's not the case, guys, so I'll digress. Okay, so guys, I'm sure you all know the first 20 minutes for anybody's video is imperative, that it's fairly clean so that you are monetized and don't have to go through 44 hours of waiting like I do. So my first chapter, I've decided I would like to showcase a little bit more of what the other royals are doing, my favorites anyway, and include that as well. So I just want to, they won't be long, it's just going to be quick, but I would like to showcase a little bit of it. This week, Duchess Sophie from the Hello Canada magazine exclusive. Duchess Sophie is the picture of elegance as she celebrates record-breaking achievement. Let's see here. The Duchess of Edinburgh was the picture of elegance on Wednesday evening when she attended a Christmas party to celebrate a charity's record-breaking achievement. Sophie, 59, was elegant in a chic midi dress by Burberry for the Big Give celebration held at the Founding Museum in West London. I love Sophie. I think she's great. So here she is just standing with everybody. They made an eye-watering, I think it was $22 million, you guys. They raised for all kinds of charities. It's absolutely phenomenal. Great work. So I like to showcase that, but I do go through things quickly. And if anybody knows me at all, I do not like MSM, so I try to stay away from them as much as I can, but I do bring you guys the headlines. Before I go any further, I also want to say my second paragraph is going to be viewer discretion. It's quite intense, so I just wanted to forewarn. Yeah, just letting you know. Okay, so let's go forward with the good stuff. So here's Queen Camilla. I just wrote, thank you for the description. According to Taz, saved me from reading MSM because she wrote this little thing here. The picture was me. Queen Camilla has hosted her annual lunch for lots of incredibly brave children who helped the Queen decorate a tree with the help of her equerry and his sword. So he, I guess, picks up the ornament by the sword and puts it up high on the tree, and the kids just love it. I think it's great. Of course, I have to bring this up just because the Rochels must be seething. Honestly, Prince of Wales meets with Donald Trump after Notre Dame reopening. Yeah, that isn't a karma, revenge, whatever you want to call it, a dish best served cold, my friends. I do not recall where this came from. I am so sorry. If anybody knows, I will give them credit. Oh, yes, all of the creators for my commercials are always in the description of the video. So, yeah, I thought it was hilarious just because of the picture in the back of Harry. Yeah, love it. And I wouldn't care who's sitting there if as long as Rochel and Prick Harry hate them, it's all good for me. And then Prince William was at a Christmas party at Picton Barracks in Wiltshire to be a Santa handing out presents to the kids, which I love. That's so lovely. I'm just going to put on a tiny little clip. I have like 18 clips in this one, you guys. It's crazy, right? But they're not super long or anything, but wow. We'll get through it. It'll be fun. So this is only 15 seconds long. And I have another little clip after it as well. It's just nice to see.
Prince William spread some festive cheer by serving Christmas lunch at a homeless shelter in London. The Prince of Wales donned an apron to volunteer at a facility run by the Passage charity, which he first visited with his late mother Diana, Princess of Wales, back in 1993, with the royal being seen spooning carrots and parsnips onto plates and chatting with attendees. In a video posted on the royal's Instagram account, he was seen listening to attendees' stories and talking to fellow volunteers. The caption read, "A pleasure to be back serving Christmas lunch at Passage Charity. Thank you to Claudette and the incredible volunteers who dedicate their time to supporting those experiencing homelessness. The selflessness and compassion shown in creating a warm and welcoming space during the festive season makes a profound difference."
Of course, I want to do just a little bit on our lovely Princess Catherine. I love this picture with little Lou Bug. I think it's the cutest ever. So yeah, I'm not going to be long on anything, but I still want to touch on it. So I wrote, real kids and everything. Because, well, we all know why, obviously. But anyway, I just have a couple little clips to show you. And there is another reason why I want to share this with you, but we will get there really quick. So let's just have a little bit of loveliness. So I don't want to get a copyright on the music. I hope the last one isn't. If it is, my apologies. So I have this one on regardless. I also wanted to let you know I need you to watch the next little clip I have and just watch Catherine talk. It's really kind of hard to hear her because there's so much, noise and commotion and stuff, but it's not so much what she says. It's just watching her because I have a reason for that. So I just wanted to say that. So now I'm going to grab that clip and we will watch it.
I'm sure. Honestly, that's so funny. You can sort of predictable on children. You never know. Well, Louis knew about dances. I was just going to show Louis knew about dance. I was talking about it over tea. Ballet dances, exactly. He said, "It's a secret." And you can keep a secret because I wanted to be a surprise for Charlotte, who loves her ballet dancing. And he's kept the secret. This is what over 2 weeks now. The 6-year-old. And then this morning, he was like, "No, please, can I tell her the birthday?" So I did the drop off and really wanted to tell her. I think, hopefully he's coming, but I think I don't think he said anything. I asked him just before I left, and I said, "Do you know what?"
So I wanted to show you that because I saw this, and I was like, are you kidding? The difference, oh, you sugars. HRH Catherine, Princess of Wales, looks stunning even after months of chemo. And on their side, they wrote, what treatment did it have to look this rough? Right? But I wanted to read a little something that I thought was very poignant. A royal example of strength and grace. One such example is a commoner turned royal who has endured the unrelenting scrutiny of life in the spotlight for 2 decades. Her journey, particularly in the past year, has been marked by immense personal challenges, including health struggles. Despite these trials, she continues to hold her head up high, exuding poise and dignity. This woman does not shy away from showing the marks of her experiences, lines etched on her, etched by fatigue, stress, and age. These lines, however, tell a story of resilience and strength. Her radiant smile and laugh lines reveal an unwavering optimism, a testament to her ability to weather life's storms and emerge even stronger. I love that. It pisses me off that they do that because unlike some people, she doesn't go and inject herself with all kinds of weird shit and make herself look like an alien. So having said that, I am going to touch a bit on, yes, the gruesome twosomes updates, and then we're going to get to the meat of this video. So I touched on this a bit in my last video, so this is all I'm going to say about this, because people says, Princesscatherine gets candid at New York Times Deal Book Summit. One of my biggest weaknesses is feeling helpless. And I said candid. I thought more like arseholy. He was so rude and ignorant and such a jerk. Like, I know you guys have all seen it, so I definitely will not be playing that. But beyond horrible. I played a little bit in the last video. So we're going to get on to something else that's equally as horrible. Sticking to Princesscatherine a little bit. I touched on this just a touch too, but lots has gone on since then. I said, what can possibly be said? Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God. You guys, this is so bad. Like, after this, I hope Polo is literally banned. And they're finished after this. Netflix is like, we're done. They haven't done a damn thing to even promote this piece of crap thing. I don't know. Somebody said that they, like, we do have access to Netflix. I refuse to watch it. I've heard of other people watching it and said they can't get those 5 hours back. So yeah, I'll just skip that. However, this makes a lot more sense now. When she was all up in there, I said, well, we knew the footage would be monetized because, so obviously that was what it was for. Everything, every single thing is a bloody show for her. It's all like we're actors on her worldwide stage. For real. It's disgusting. It's hard it's hard. Because honestly, man, nobody else is living their life like this. This isn't even a real life. Okay, Rochelle. Now, when I did my last video, this had just literally come out. So I didn't get a chance to say too much, but I've thought of, or I've grabbed I got a screenshot. I don't think anybody has, because I'm the one that grabbed it. And then I wrote out what I wanted to say because I was just shocked, you guys, seriously shocked. So this is the Daily Mail, of course, and it says, Rochelle dazzles in strapless gown for solo appearance at Hollywood Gala without Harry. Now I'm going to blow this up a little bit so I can read it, but I wrote it down because it's just was shocking and it's something I couldn't really memorize. Okay, so literally in the article with the headline I just read out, okay? In a digital article from the Daily Mail about Tyler Perry's win at the Paley Honors Gala, they shockingly published a massive amount of photos of just Rochelle, the queen of parking lots and back alleys. 45, you guys, 45 solo pictures of her, 45. 14 duo pics with Tyler, and six different videos with 4 of just Rochelle and only 2 of her and Princesscatherine. And everyone else, a total of 10 photos of 6 guests and only 2 solo pictures of Tyler Perry. No wonder he didn't want her there. Good grief. How and why MSM? That is horrible. I literally counted it, you guys. I couldn't believe it. Went to go get a couple pictures and it just wouldn't stop. endless. Wow. One thing I did notice was, where was Rochel when he was getting his phony baloney award? His bestie there. Where is she? So you guys, you have to look at this next photo. I literally just screen grabbed it. I could not believe the face I got on her. Remember, this is the woman that she was like, oh my God, it's like your long lost friend from 1,000 years ago. Yeah, wait till you see this. Look at that face. I just said, well, look at this screen grab. The real Rochel always shows up. Wow, I could not believe. I'm like, good job, AKOW. Because you guys, look at that. Oh, I swear this woman is demon possessed. I don't know. Just very bizarre. And it's also very strange, don't you think, guys, that the people she wants to be seen with are literally the people everybody is fleeing from because of their involvement with like Diddy and all that crap. It sure says a lot about her, doesn't it? It really does. Oops, wrong girl, sorry. She was extremely dismissive, was she not? That lady probably had to get her off the stage or something. I know there was another one, which we'll get to, but wow. So look what I noticed. His hand is clenched. He doesn't look like he's all too happy, does he? Honestly, that whole thing was a complete act. He was pissed. He wanted Harry there, not this dipshit. So, yeah, I was like, ooh, that doesn't look so good and welcoming now, does it? The fact that MSM literally put this out, you guys, I love it. I love it. Oh, my God. So this just cracks me up, you guys. She's got her big burly bodyguards in the back alley. Like, look how this guy is like. You'd swear he was like protecting Jesus himself. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Oh my God. So we're just going to put on a little short clip about it because it makes me laugh. You guys, this clip is so priceless. She's walking out there like there's thousands of people there, you know, just cheering her on. In the back grid, he's got their snapping away. That bodyguard acts like, wow, I never seen anything quite like that. My God, what a joke. What a joke. Well, you know, humor if nothing else. And just like before, I think it was the same time last year, you guys, she had to be taken off the carpet almost. This poor lady, I made this meme because this lady must have been like, honestly, hurry your bony arse up. What are you doing? And you could tell Tyler's like, hurry, you know what I mean? Oh, gosh, she makes such an ass out of herself. So, on to something else. So this was hilarious. Yes, I did that on the right. Because you guys, this is the cut, and they were used to be up her arse, and now they're saying Prick-Harry and Rochel's projects can't stop flopping. I'm not going to read the article, obviously, because, you know, no, thank you. But, yeah, they don't love her so much anymore. Oh, and if nobody knows, she whined and freaked out about the article they did. So someone got fired, but it turns out she didn't actually get fired. She went on a little, vacation for a bit and came back, and she's still writing, which is awesome news. So it's just this and something else, and then we're done. But obviously, this is her last. Oh, honestly, it's secondhand embarrassment at this point. She's got her pelvis dug into this lady, whose name is Shannon Stone, I believe. You'd never know that because it's all about Rochelle. Yeah. And then, of course, there's Marcus, who is Chief of Relationship Officer, a.k.a. the pimp. Yeah. Rochelle's now the queen of the bottom feeders because, guys, she's right back where she started. This is the Soho Club, 100%. And look at that fake, stupid-ass, laughy grin thing like she's just having the time of her life there. It's just incredible. And, of course, Marcus, who also shaved 5 years off his age, does not look 45, my friends. No. He does not, and he's starting to get the belly and all of it. It's the first time he's been seen with her in a very, very, very long time. This is the actual woman, Sharon Stone, there, who the baby shower was for. She's the chief membership officer at Soho. I can just bloody imagine. Oh, wow. To go down from royalty back to Soho, ho, 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 says Santa Claus. Just mind-blowing. So I saw this on TikTok and I just went, this is why nobody wants her at their special occasions. It's ridiculous. It says, even if the baby shower wasn't hers, the Duchess of Sussex doesn't fail to amaze us. Best wishes, Meghan Markle. Are you kidding me? Best wishes? Then they literally have a picture of herself faux pregnant there. My God. So this is how I look at their 2024 pre-Christmas. Princess Catherine, her arriving. It's all these people, pictures, loveliness. And then there is the Duchess Dummy Barton on her special Christmas. In the back alley. Wow. There's even a big old stain by her dress on the floor there. Wow. One more headline, because this will tie into some parts of the second chapter. And no, it's not about the EPSTIEN. It's not about that. So, pictured Prick Andrew meeting Chinese spy that's banned from the UK. The Telegraph has obscured the face of the man, known only as H6, because a court order prevents him from being identified. And I wrote, I think the headline should actually read, The Prince with the Impeccable Taste in Friends. But it is actually serious, guys. Daily Mail, Andrew advisor is banned over fears he's a Chinese spy. What is going on? Really? I tell you, I do know that a lot of this started with Andrew and Fergie needing money, borrowing money from people they shouldn't borrow money from, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. Okay, well, those are the updates, you guys. I'm going to put on some commercials, then we're going to get to the down and dirty.
Why don't people come over anymore?
'Cause the pandemic.
What's a pandemic?
Are you serious? How do you not know that?
I forgot.
I'm going to give you 3 guesses, and then I want a divorce.
Is it a person?
That is not close.
Oh, I know. It's when them black and white bears from China that do martial arts and such go nanas.
Please tell me that you didn't just guess that a pandemic was an outbreak of Kung Fu pandas.
Well, that sounds all right, isn't it?
You have one more guess.
In that case, I would like to use my last guess to wish for more guesses.
You know what I wish? That you would take a plastic bag and use it to play Space Helmet.
What's just come out about Harry and Meghan having their harrowing 2-hour car chase around New York, I was reminded of something that happened to me earlier in the week. I was taking my child to school. We were running a little bit late, and when we arrived at school, they had already rung the bell and brought the children inside. So basically, we had to leg it up the playground to the door, which had been locked. So we had to then alert a member of staff at the window to let us in, and it was near catastrophic because I almost had to sign the book of shame that they make parents sign when you bring your child in late. So I completely understand how Harry and Meghan must have felt. It sounds as near catastrophic as what I had to deal with earlier in the week. So thinking about them all.
Over here! Over here! H! Hurry it up! Where did all these people come from? I thought we were gonna be out of the ESPYs in time! They're throwing canned tomatoes, H! Canned tomato! Ow! Ow! That hurts! Not fresh ones, H! Canned ones! Hurry! Damn you, Yankee Woolly!
What? So,
Okay, so chapter 2. Do you know the truth about Andy? And the York women in Rochelle are mean girls, and their main target has always been Princess Catherine for many years. And there is a warning on this chapter, guys. There's disturbing content. So, yeah, I just want to pre-warn you. So I'm going to start where this started with me. I watched 60 Minutes Australia pretty religiously. And this was on, a day ago? 2 days ago, something like that. And it was Fergie. And I'm like, very strange that 60 Minutes brings this out now, right? And she's pointing her finger, delete that bit. Well, let's see what happens. So then I read it, and it says, Royal Sarah Fergie Ferguson storms out of fiery interview. And the comments are turned off. I wonder why. Like, legit, I wonder why. And I wonder why they're bringing this out now, you guys. Like, something's up. So I can't show it to you or I'll get a copyright, but I did take some snaps and explain a little bit to you guys. This is where she does a major eye roll because she's angry at being asked questions that she agreed to. Oh yeah, like she's literally a lunatic in this. And this poor guy had no idea what to do. He was literally like gobsmacked because she was all nice 1 minute and then really cold. So she just left for no reason. Oh, this is too tabloidy. This is too tabloidy. Really? Well, this was like, and I think in 2011 or something. I don't know why they brought it out now. But she was pushing her book. And what was in her book? Well, all of her scandals, right? Of course, one of the scandals being this one. I'm sure you all remember it. When she tried to sell, basically, people's way into the royal family, access to the royal family for £500,000. Oh, yeah. So she's like, I do, of course. Okay, no, of course. Oh, the other person. So, yeah, she says that in the other one. So you need 500,000 in pounds. And that has to be in wire transfer. I mean, obviously. 500,000 pounds when you can, to me, open doors, she says. And she says, yes, it is, but he meets the most amazing people. I think they had said something about it being a lot of money or something to that effect. And he just throws them my way. because he's the Prince of England. So they clarify again, it would be Prince Andrew. Because remember, guys, this was cops, right? Like this was a sting and she gets caught. And then, of course, she said yes. And then a $40,000 deposit is laid out in front of the Duchess. So there's the cash. And she does take it. She tells the interviewer she returned it right away before she realized it would be a scandal because she didn't feel right about it, blah, blah, blah. That's such a crock. It is a complete crock. She got caught. That's just all there is to it. And it was pretty bad. They talk about her daughters, Eugenie and Beatrice, and how if Fergie was at the wedding, she would have got them to change their hats. Well, Beatrice anyways. Blah, blah, blah. They show some heavily edited photos. I mean, no. She's supposed to be 51 in this photo or something. Yeah, not seeing that. But it is what it is. They even showcased the rounds that Sarah did with Dr. Phil. And of course, Oprah. Are we surprised? Not even a little. Oprah has been involved with the royals for a very long time, you guys. A very long time. So the interview doesn't last all that long because Fergie storms out of it. Why? Just because the fella is asking questions and she's just freaking out. Now, of course, this got me thinking about other things that has to do with her husband, and her children. So I decided, okay, I'm going to do a little chapter on a few things, and some stuff will be uncomfortable. I know that, but I'm going to say them anyways. And no, it doesn't have to do with J.E. You know, I don't even like saying his name. So then I thought of the curtsy, because we were told Rochelle learned how to curtsy through Fergie, right? And then down below is the disrespectful curtsy seen around the world. So I thought, well, let's just see what Fergie has to say. I will have to read it. The Duchess of York has claimed she hasn't really met Rochelle. Sarah Ferguson appears to distance herself from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in a recent interview with The Telegraph. Fergie said she hasn't really met the former Suits actress despite both Harry and Rochelle claiming... Oh, sorry, I wasn't fast enough. She doesn't really know Rochelle. I haven't really met her. We'll go back to that, you guys. I apologize. Prince Harry and Meghan have previously recalled having drinks at Prince Andrew and Fergie's in the late 2016. Well, that would have been awkward. During their infamous Oprah interview in 21, she claimed it was Fergie who taught her how to curtsy when she was meeting the Queen. We were in front of her house and practiced and ran in. Fergie said, "Do you know how to curtsy?" Apparently, I had a very deep curtsy. I don't remember it. And then we sat there. Oh, sorry. I'm blind. During Rochelle's Netflix docuseries, Rochelle was called out by critics for mocking the Queen as she revealed her curtsy was done sarcastically. That is true. So we'll get to the other part just a sec. Oh, they recalled numerous interactions with her at the house.
Driving up and he said, "You know how to curtsy, right?" And I just thought it was a joke. I curtsied as though I was like...
Okay, so either Fergie's lying or Rochelle's lying. Who knows which one? I've never trusted Fergie anyway. I mean, look what she did. That was the least of it. Remember the toe sucking? Oh my God. Okay, so I thought we're just going to go through this family here, and I'm just going to lay it out. So this is when Princess Catherine just came into the family, and Eugenie and Beatrice would bully her because she was a commoner. This happened frequently. I wrote, funny how Princess Catherine was bullied for being a commoner, but Eugenie was besties with Rochel. Please right now. So I have a little clip to show you to show the bullying, and then we will go forward.
Look at Eugenie's little tube with Catherine. Like, I'll be first, thank you. This was Catherine's first Christmas at Sandringham. It was like 8 months after her and William got married. But look at, Catherine had a hard time. People think, like, they like to talk about Meghan. Please, Meghan, they broke the rules for Meghan. Catherine had to earn her way, and it wasn't easy for her. But we just didn't hear her complain about it either, Meghan. Now it makes a little more sense why Eugenie and Meghan and Harry are all close. Or were close. I don't know if they still are. But, birds of a feather?
So, of course, Eugenie is friends with Rochel. They thought they could hide it, and they were clever. But the thing is that MI5 and MI6 were the clever ones. They couldn't hide shite because since they stopped protecting Rochel, yeah, everything's come out. And they had the same friends, which is, well, one of them is Misha Nunu, and she's one of the yacht girlfriends. And it's funny how she can keep them. I think, what, they know too much or what? Eugenie with her, I said Eugenie and Soho go back a long way. And Misha Nunu, I mean, her last name says it all, really. No. Beatrice with her too, but I do trust her just a smidge more than Eugenie. I think she's kind of outgrown Soho. I could be wrong, but that's the feeling I get. So, Princess Eugenie has been accused of feeding information about the royals to Harry and Rochel. I'm just going to delve real quick, not long, into the children's situation with Eugenie, and then I'm going to go for the big stuff. So real quick, anyone wants to guess who this little boy is dressed up as Lilibet? I don't care to see Archofficial or, Invisibet. This nonsense surrounding the LOS and the surrogate children with it needs to be cleared up. It looks like Eugenie's kid, August. To me, side note, peonies are poisonous and should never be on any food item, and especially not around children who may eat them. Extremely similar. And then we saw this for the Netflix there. Which one's Archie? Which one's August? I said, surprise, they're both August. At least that's my belief. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Eugenie put out unseen family photos of her 3-year-old son, August. And look at that. I mean, you can't get away from it, guys. That's the same kid. From Nanalu, do you think maybe possibly Eugenie knows where her bread is buttered and thought maybe I better do something about this? I don't know. So Rochel and Andrew, I'm not going to touch on this very long, but I will show you guys something. So this just says, Lady Victoria Hervey exposes Rochel's yacht days. Rochel met Andrew and Harry at yacht party. So all I'm going to do with this info is I'm going to, which is in front of you, show you the thumbnail if you want to go and watch where the story of Rochel and Andy actually came out. The original true story. I brought it here out to everybody. And then my source went to HG months later, and he did it. Anyways, it is a true story. And if you scroll down, you will get all the info, and it's quite fascinating. So I will leave that there. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up because it's still relevant. FBI still want to talk to Andrew about Nygaard. He's an SA offender, had his own island. Think billionaire, and think worse than Epstein. Worse. Parents of the year here. The Yorks. And then they were at the island. Oh, yes, they were. With their children when they were small. And remember, you guys, this guy's worse than Epstein, okay? Just take it from there. So he faces renewed calls to meet with FBI investigators after Nygaard was convicted in Canada here. Took 5 years on only 4 counts. But there's so much more, you guys. So much more. So basically, guys, this is the thumbnail for the Nygaard story with Andrew in it. It is excellent work, if I say so myself. I actually re-uploaded it a couple months ago, and I got a warning, and I had to take a course and a bunch of stuff for my channel to be okay. Actually, today is the day my 3 months is up, honestly, and they stagnated my channel because of it. So, yeah. Anyway, I had it before, and then I re-uploaded it, and that happened. I don't know how. Well, I know how, but it just, I don't get it. Somebody reported. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I have it on my Patreon, AKOW 980. If anybody wants to watch it, I do have it for everybody for free. It is that important to me that that gets out. This guy's sick, you guys, and I show footage, so it's quite graphic. But I'm telling you all this before I get to the big stuff, because this goes to who Andrew is as a person. Who he really is, you guys. I heard something happened to Beatrice on that island. So, yeah. Because of the Jew-free matter with Epstein, this was said, any presence at the palace is officially over. The king has made it clear he isn't a working royal. He's on his own. This was about Andrew. Now, I have my own thoughts about that particular case. However, that is irrelevant to me compared to what I will be sharing with you now. In front of you reads, Prick Andrew accused of raping 2 children in Ukraine. Now, you guys, I have the thumbnail there. If you scroll down, you will see it. There's stuff I was going to put in here, but I don't need to. It's all in there. This guy talks for about 6 minutes, I think. And his story, oh my God. I was crying. I was crying. It's something you must watch. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And then one last thing that's been always bugged me. And I'll just get right to it. I've only ever brought this up once in the whole time I've been doing this. I did get some flack. People didn't believe it to be true. They thought something else, but I would like to show my opinion of it. Now, this is, of course, our great queen's funeral, Andrew and his daughters. I will have footage to show you what I mean, but people were saying it's just him comforting his daughter. And then I'm like, well, doesn't he have 2 daughters? Because he doesn't ever seem to be comforting Beatrice. I said, I feel bad for Beatrice here. I really do. And you guys, the reason I'm bringing this up again, too, besides bringing what the York family is really all about, is because this is kind of a thing. It's not just me thinking it. One last photo of Beatrice by herself. Where are you, Father? Where are you, Andrew? Where? Okay, guys, so I have some clips I'm going to show you. They are uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I hope you understand why. So I understand that this is an uncomfortable thing. I get it. And I don't know what to think of it either, but I don't think it's right. And I mean, I could have put more clips up. I even took off the sound off the last one. Just, yeah. Anyway, I wrote here, I agree with the king, but for different reasons. Disgraced Prince Andrew has been formally banned from Buckingham Palace in a major move by King Charles. My reasons don't have to do with Epstein. It has to do with those kids. It has to do with other stories I've heard and I've talked about on my Patreon. Not a good fella, guys. Not a good fella. I don't care what anybody says. So that's the York family for you. Excuse me. It was a tough one. Let's have some commercials and then I'll see if I can get a quick little bit of gossip in and then we'll be done. Okay.
Royalty TV presents Harry and Meghan.
What did you say?
Meghan and Harry. Filmed before a live studio audience.
Meghan, my darling, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh, please, Harry, get over yourself. I'm the most beautiful woman anyone has ever seen.
Oh, Meghan. And to think, of all the princes of the world, I was the one lucky enough to marry you. Not that you, dated any other princes.
I did.
Really? Which one?
Pretty much all of them. Prince Carl Philip of Sweden, Prince Pierre Casaraghi of Monaco, Prince Hussein bin Abdullah of Jordan, so good looking, Prince Lorenzo Borghese of Italy, who I understand has his own spaghetti day.
Still, I was the one lucky enough to marry you.
Luck had nothing to do with it. You were just the easiest prince to control. No, we don't need it. We don't want it. And no, you can't speak to the man of the house, because as it turns out, there is no man in this house. Stop calling.
Telemarketer?
No, it was your grandma, the queen. She said you can't call yourself prince anymore. She suggested you might try calling yourself the traitorous, backstabbing, ungrateful, balding, red-headed grandson formerly known as Prince.
I've given up everything for you. My whole life, my family, my friends, my country.
Man up, Harry. What's worth more? Your friends, your family, your country, and your dignity? Or this?
Worth it. So worth it.
First met my now husband. My friends were really happy because I was so happy, but my British friends said to me,
"Didn't you meet his uncle when you were a yacht girl several times?" Well, I suppose it paid off, didn't it? Fuck me, Smegs. You hit the jackpot.
When I...
Right. No, that's never going to happen. So let's get real. Let's get real. Stay within real life, yeah?
Confines of reality.
Okay, thanks.
Next year.
Right. Again, that is never going to happen. Right, I'm out of here. Idiots!
Alrighty, guys, we're going to have a very short AKOW water cooler gossip chapter because there is a commercial I want to play at the end. It's, I think, 4.5 minutes. So let's just do something quick. We'll do a short blind. So this was December 9th of this year. Now that the ginger-haired one and the donut singer are best friends, that's Jelly Roll, will the illiterate one post a photo of the ginger-haired one on the toilet like the wife of the donut singer did? What? What? Will the illiterate one start talking about the tiny size of the ginger-haired one's member like the donut singer's wife did? Oh my God. Oh my God. If she does, I will sue her for mental anguish, pain, and suffering. The world is full of enough horrific images without searing our eyeballs with that. Friar Fuck the Cuck leaves me queasy just looking at his ugly mug and spinally yet oddly doughy body when encased in some wrinkled mess of a suit. You think he's got a freckled todger? I'll bet it's freckled. retches violently at thought. I thought a previous blind implied the ginger-haired one would be hard-pressed to name one song of the donut singer, and now they are besties? The Duchess put open-toed shoes on those mangled foots of hers. She has no pride. She did have one toe shortened. Look at her right foot now and a few years ago. Ha! The Spanish conquistador, likes it that Hank is diminutive. It's part of that old top-bottom thing. Keeps Le Prince humble. That was an uber short one, but I have a shoe thing that goes with it. It says, why Rachel wears, and I wrote, stolen shoes that are too big for her feet. I wrote allegedly. This is from the Closer headline, and I put all those shoes in there. The top one she stole from Suits, and the bottom from King Charles. According to fashion expert Harriet Davey, there's a good reason for Rachel's ill-fitting footwear. Celebs often go a size up or even two in the shoe department when they're at an event or on the red carpet, and it's for one reason we can all relate to avoid blisters, Davey told The Sun. Yeah, I don't think so. 2 sizes? No. I hadn't seen this photo before, you guys. The back is just as bad as the front. At her last appearance, she was like curling her toes, but then on the other side, where's the Morton's toe? Is this photoshopped or what? Because why would she just get one done? Very bizarre. That is something that Rachel gets talked a lot about, is her feet. I do have time for a gossip clip I'm going to put on for you guys. So, yeah, let's listen to it.
Harry and Meghan, otherwise known as H&M. I just want to get your opinion of it in general, the Netflix doc.
I believe Meghan is part of this entity that we're talking about, and she has been a plant to like do exactly what she's doing and to take the royal clout and to be able to use it as a talking point. Always from the second I saw this, I was like, dang, and the more I watched,
you saw them falling in love, or from the second you saw like the Megxit thing, her leaving?
Second I saw them start dating, I started I was like, who is this secret agent? And then you watch the documentary, how smart she is. I was like, oh, she's for sure got recruited at Northwestern by whoever. This is not the CIA. This is the agency you don't know of, so I think they recruited her. And then you watch her speak in front of the UN. I'm like, oh, she is such a deep state. I don't want to say a lot even.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Spencer Pratt, he is somebody who's lived in Hollywood for decades. He's got some other things to say about her too. I have in another show, but anyway, this is going to be it for me, guys. I'm going to put on the other commercial. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to watch it with you, of course. Thank you so much for being here. Honestly, you guys mean everything to me. I'm not putting out a laughter break this time because I'm doing a little bit of an experiment because my channel has been shadow banned or something's wrong with it. And I'm going to see if I don't upload 2 videos, if that does anything. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do. But okay, guys, thank you. Please press like, comment, sub if you haven't. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. The next one will be a tabloid talk. So just be prepared for that, okay? All right, guys. Love ya, and I will see you as soon as I put that out. Okay, bye.
Mr. and Mrs. Mountbatten Windsor, correct? Well, to be.
Exciting.
Wait, Prince Harry?
Yes.
Good Lord. Well, what seems to be the problem with your relation?
Well, we are great. I love Meghan very much.
Yes, we're very much in love, but we're having a few problems communicating.
It's quite natural. You use different words, and it can be quite miffing, I find, for couples such as yourselves.
No, I literally do not understand this man.
And I don't know why. We'll be having a chinwag, just a bog standard chinwag. And she starts whinging. Oh my God, Harry, why are you saying these words?
I do not sound like that.
Well, you do.
Anyway, look. As Princess Meghan, I just want to make sure that our marriage is off to a good start. I don't want there to be any communication problems between us.
This is a bit awkward. They've obviously haven't told you they're not actually going to give you the title of princess.
I'm not going to be a princess?
No, Meghan, it's really fine. Don't worry about it.
Duchess.
What's a duchess?
Duchess and princess are basically the same thing.
No, they are not the same. Not like at all.
Of Sussex.
What's a Sussex?
It's the place of which you'll be duchess. Look, please don't throw a wobbly.
What's a wobbly?
You're getting shirty with me.
Shirty?
Why don't you understand me?
Because you don't talk right. You are the reason for our breakdown in communication.
Codswallop. Absolute codswallop.
Now you're just making up words.
Every bloody time.
Well, yes, my wife is actually from the US. We haven't actually understood each other for many years. She's from Kansas, that's right, yes.
Arkansas?
Bless you. So, how often do you find these problems arise, generally?
Whenever we go out.
We can't even enjoy going out for fish and chips without arguing.
There. Did you hear that?
I did, yes, awful.
What?
Why do you say it like that?
Fish and chips.
Yes, exactly. Why do you put the accent on the fish?
That's how you say it.
No, it's not. We've had this conversation many times. Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
I'm literally saying what you're saying.
Look, I'm going to give you both a little exercise to do. Next time you go out. I mean, this weekend, have you got any plans at all?
Bits and bobs.
Who's Bob? We don't know any Bobs.
No, bits and bobs. It's like odds and sods.
Oh my God, will you please talk right?
Look, what you have to remember is that most importantly is that you love each other. You know, misunderstandings are just very superficial, really. Okay, so I'm not going to faff around, you know, it's all going to be tickety-boo. When you get back at the end of a long day and you're feeling a bit cream-crackered, shall we say, you know, she's being a bit gobby. Well, I mean, he perhaps has, his breath might be a bit sort of minging, as it were. Plonk yourselves down and have a bit of a snog. You know, if you don't snog enough, then you can run into all sorts of Barney, frankly.
So if I come back from the boozer all trolleyed?
Yeah, little snog.
She's got the lurgy.
Little snog.
Bob's your uncle. Our relationship's fixed.
Yes, otherwise, you know, you'll be gutted because your relationship will just go pear-shaped. And by the time you pop your clogs, you know, you'll have spent so many years in a rubbish marriage.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not winding you up, love. It's a doddle.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Aluminium, that's another word they don't pronounce the same as us. It's true.